attention at the beginning is what you said about I just want to milk that whole idea of the new idea leading us to who we really are. Like you said, go with the flow of the new idea. And I just want to milk that with you. I want to get more.
Well, let's talk about everything that means. That means going with the flow of something. The non-resistance of something is really what you're feeling about. And within that, there is empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's approach it from another direction. So, Esther has a couple of new cars, and one not so new. She's had it for a while, a little Audi R8. Has a really powerful engine, and the way it is designed, the combination of the transmission and the engine, make it, and its relationship to its weight, and its relationship to its suspension, make it the most controllable vehicle that she's ever experienced. So when she drives it, she feels invincible. So the other day she was driving it and she was trying to identify, why do I like this so much? Because it's irrational. She can't take very many people with her, just one. And if she takes a suitcase, she can't even take that one person. So why do I like this so much? And she realized it's because the engine never feels overextended, no matter what. It feels up for whatever she could possibly ask of it. There's not a hill too steep. There's not a curve too exaggerated. There are no conditions under which this vehicle does not feel invincible. And so this is what we're wanting to express to you relative to what you're talking about here. Mm-hmm. If you're wobbling and asking for something, you're overextended. You're trying to compensate for energy that you haven't lined up with through action. And so that's why you're tired. That's why you feel defeated. That's why it isn't fun. That's why you're weary. That's why you're depressed. But when you take the time to align with the current, to align with the energy, to go with the flow of this powerful energy that creates worlds, and you become the one who directs it. Esther doesn't design this vehicle. She doesn't even tune the engine up. Somebody else does all of that. She just points it where she wants it to go, at the speed and with the intention of her mind. It's like it's an extension of her, and it has the ability to do what she asks it to do. She can move it in traffic like nothing that she's ever experienced before. She can pick a tiny little window between those two cars over there, and she can put it right there, and they don't even notice she showed up. She's so deft about it, you see. She's not that car is not overextended, and that's what we wish for all of you. We wish for you to practice your power, to know it, to direct it, to guide it, to feel the ease of it, to feel the certainty of it, to feel the confidence of it, to know that with it you can do whatever you want, to not feel threatened, will it ever go away? In other words, to feel the invincibility of it. Mm-hmm. But you just have to do that. You come to that place of knowing that by playing with it until soon you are not overextended. You discover you can never overreach because you have the energy that creates worlds flowing to you and through you. But you got to figure out how to manage it. And the way you do that is by managing it. The way you do that is by flowing with an idea and feeling when you're tuned into it and feeling when you're not. And notice the results that you're getting. Watch the way others respond to you. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. Feel what you're doing. Practice what you're doing. And do it better until you're in control of your creative prowess. Esther knew as soon as she got behind the wheel of that car, she needed to figure it out. So she went around a curve, and the curve said 45 miles an hour, and Esther said, okay. So she went 45 and thought, that was easy. So she looped around. It was only a mile down the road and back. She looped around, took the same off-ramp again at 55, and said, that was fun too. She went down and took the mile and came back and took the same curve at 65, and then at 75, and then at 85, because but she didn't do the 85 the first time. She a little more and 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 a little more. In other words, there are limitations. If you get a chance to talk to Esther when she's not in trance with us, tell her that there are limitations in that car. And she knows that. She's not ready to make her transition into non-physical, but when she does, it will be in that car. You're all glad that there's only one seat there, aren't you, Esther? And that has a suitcase in it.